Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. Get ready, because the emotional intensity in Salem is about to explode. Today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know about the Wednesday, April 30th episode. Shocking confessions, desperate pleas, emotional betrayals, it's all happening, and no one will walk away unscathed. Let's break it all down right now. The day in Salem begins with a crushing blow for Chanel Dupree Demera. For weeks, Chanel has poured her heart into the dream of building a family, preparing herself emotionally to adopt the child of Sophia Cho and Tate Black. She's imagined holding that baby in her arms, starting a new chapter filled with hope and love. But her world shatters when Johnny Demera delivers a heartbreaking confession. He isn't sure he can go through with the adoption. For Chanel, the words cut deeper than any knife. This isn't just hesitation, it feels like abandonment. The future she had built in her mind is slipping through her fingers, and the very person she trusted most is the one pulling it apart. Her devastation is immediate and raw. As the tears fall, Chanel struggles to stay strong, but she doesn't have to face this heartbreak alone. Her mother, Paulina Price, steps in with fierce, unwavering support. She wraps Chanel in her arms, offering comfort and reminding her that even when dreams collapse, family stands strong. But even Paulina's fierce love may not be enough to mend Chanel's broken heart, not when the vision of the life she wanted is crumbling right in front of her. And now, Chanel faces a gut-wrenching choice: fight for her dream, or let it go before it breaks her completely. Elsewhere in Salem, tensions are boiling over between father and son. Determined to intervene, E.J. Demera approaches Johnny with the hope of having a serious, heart-to-heart conversation. He wants to understand his son's doubts, maybe even guide him back toward the adoption, and the future they once spoke about with so much hope. But Johnny is already a ticking time bomb of emotion. What E.J. sees as a rational conversation quickly devolves into a heated argument. Sharp words are exchanged. Accusations are hurled. Old wounds are reopened. Every sentence seems to drive a deeper wedge between them, feeding Johnny's growing resentment. Their once solid bond teeters on the brink of collapse. And quietly, unnoticed by either of them, Susan Banks watches from nearby. Always in tune with the emotional undercurrents others miss, Susan immediately senses that Johnny's anger isn't just typical young adult rebellion, it's something darker, heavier. A secret is festering just beneath the surface, poisoning Johnny from the inside out. Susan's instincts tell her that Johnny is hiding something serious, something that could shatter the Demera family in ways they haven't even begun to imagine. And she's absolutely right. The real story behind Johnny's inner turmoil is darker and far more dangerous than anyone suspects. Susan Banks is not one to ignore her instincts, especially when it comes to family. Sensing the storm brewing inside Johnny, Susan confronts him head-on, demanding the truth. She can feel it in her bones. Johnny is hiding something terrible, something that's eating him alive from the inside out. And she's right. Buried deep within Johnny's tortured memory is a horrifying image he can't escape: the night he found himself pointing a gun at his own father, E.J. Demera. The memory is vivid, raw, and unforgiving. Every time Johnny closes his eyes, he's right back in that moment, the fear, the anger, the overwhelming confusion flooding back like a tidal wave. Johnny's guilt is crushing. It's a weight he can barely carry, and yet, he's terrified that if he speaks, he'll lose everything: his father, his family, his future. But there's a twist Susan doesn't know yet. The full truth behind that night is far more complicated than it seems. Upcoming episodes will reveal that the situation surrounding the shooting is layered in deception, manipulation, and misunderstandings. Johnny may not be as guilty as he believes, but for now, he's drowning in the blame he's placed on himself. And the longer he holds onto this secret, the more devastating the fallout will be, not just for Johnny, but for everyone connected to him. While secrets churn on one side of Salem, another bombshell is about to detonate elsewhere. Kat corners Chad DiMera with a revelation so shocking, it could shift the power dynamics of the entire DiMera family overnight. We don't yet know exactly what Kat is holding, but the stakes are massive. Her confession could arm Chad with information strong enough to challenge his enemies, reclaim lost power, or even dismantle alliances that have long been untouchable. But power never comes without a price. As Kat speaks, Chad must weigh every word carefully. Will this information be his weapon, or his undoing? Is Kat genuinely trying to help him, or is she playing her own game, using Chad as a pawn in a much bigger, more dangerous plot? One thing is crystal clear. Whatever secret Kat unleashes, Salem's landscape will be changed forever. Chad's next move will determine whether he rises stronger than ever, or falls into a trap he never even saw coming. Across town, the tension crackles as two of Salem's most fiery personalities collide. Gabby Hernandez finds herself face to face with Leo Stark, and as always, Leo doesn't waste time getting straight to the drama. Armed with sharp accusations, Leo corners Gabby, suggesting she might have had a hand in the shooting of E.J. DiMera. Gabby, never one to shy away from a fight, pushes back hard. Her defenses are swift, fierce, and unapologetic. She knows how to protect herself, and she's not about to let Leo paint her as a criminal without a battle. But the confrontation cuts deeper than either of them expected. Leo's pointed questions force Gabby to confront the messy tangle of her past, the lies she's told, the enemies she's made, and the deals she's struck in the shadows. Gabby's bravado might be solid on the surface, but underneath, cracks are beginning to show. Is Leo onto something? Is Gabby hiding more than she's willing to admit, even to herself? And if Leo keeps pushing, digging into secrets better left buried, he could find himself in far more danger than he ever anticipated. In Salem, uncovering the truth is rarely clean, and it's never without consequences. Meanwhile, time is running out for one of Salem's most beloved heroes. Bo Brady's condition is spiraling, and Dr. Kayla Johnson is watching helplessly as the man she fought so hard to save slips further away. Desperate and determined, Kayla makes a bold move. She pleads with Dr. Jeffrey Russell for access to a powerful, experimental medication, Bo's last, fragile hope. Her plea isn't just clinical. It's raw, emotional, the desperate cry of someone who's already lost too much. But despite her passionate argument, Dr. Russell remains hesitant. His reasons are rooted in caution, ethics, and the dangerous unknowns of the unapproved drug. Giving Kayla what she asks for could risk even more damage, not just to Bo, but to anyone who tries to help him. Kayla's battle is a race against time, against medical protocol, and against the grim reality that sometimes even love and determination aren't enough. As Bo's life hangs by a thread, viewers are left with a heartbreaking question: will Salem lose one of its greatest icons? Or is there still one final miracle left, hiding just beyond the horizon? One thing is certain, when it comes to Bo Brady, giving up has never been an option. Wednesday, April 30th marks more than just another day in Salem. It's a seismic shift in the lives of its most beloved characters. Chanel Dupree DiMera faces the heartbreaking collapse of her dreams of motherhood, blindsided by the one person she trusted most. Johnny DiMera is drowning under the weight of a terrible secret that could tear his family apart forever. Susan Banks' eerie instincts hint at truths darker and more dangerous than anyone dares to admit. Kat's jaw-dropping confession threatens to upend the entire DiMera dynasty, shifting alliances and igniting new battles for power. Gabby Hernandez's clash with Leo Stark cracks open old wounds and exposes secrets that could destroy more than just reputations. And Kayla Johnson, armed only with hope and desperation, races against time itself, determined to pull Bo Brady back from the edge of death. Every decision made today, every truth revealed or hidden, will send shockwaves across Salem, consequences that will stretch far beyond anything these characters can see. Trust will be betrayed, old loyalties will be shattered, And the lines between heroes and villains will blur until no one is left untouched. Salem is standing at the edge of a cliff, and after today, there will be no going back. Now, we turn the spotlight to you, the fans who know Salem better than anyone. Will Chanel and Johnny find a way to rebuild their broken dreams, or are they destined to drift further apart? Can Johnny summon the strength to confront his darkest memory and finally reveal the truth? Will Chad turn Kat's shocking secret into a weapon, or will it backfire, costing him everything? And in a race against time and fate, will Kayla manage to save Bo Brady, or are we about to lose a Salem legend forever? We want to hear all your theories, hopes, and wildest predictions, so jump into the comments and tell us where you think this story is headed. And if you love digging into every twist, betrayal, and shocking reveal just like we do, don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so you never miss a single heartbeat of the drama. Thank you for watching, for sharing your passion, and for being part of this incredible Days of Our Lives community. Stay tuned, because in Salem, no secret stays buried forever, and every ending is just the beginning of an even bigger, more explosive story.